we actually have a random Pokemon that has entirely random moves.
When you go to Japan for real, there aren't a bunch of strangers who ask you to get stuff for them.
This Pokemon Center is obviously much bigger on the inside than is on the outside.
So they're all using the same technology that's in the Pokeballs. That makes a lot of sense, actually, if you're going to have
That's right.
that.
I never thought about that. Hello, everyone. I'm Peter Moline.
And I'm Charlotte Royal Moline.
Charlotte, I have a very important question for you.
Yes.
Do you want to be the very best, like no one ever was?
No, actually. I'm actually pretty content being average.
What?
I am. I mean, I spent a lot of my life thinking that I either had to be like way above average or way below average, stand out somehow. And now I'm like, you know what? It is okay to be in the comfortable middle.
Well, that is a really, really mature perspective. But when I'm playing Pokemon, I'm going to be the best like no one ever was.
Oh, you can be the best. I mean, you're a natural at that anyway.
Well, thank you. But actually, today we're going to do like no one ever does. Because normally in Pokemon Yellow, you get a starter Pokemon, which is Pikachu. I've changed a few things in the save pile, and well, we do not have Pikachu anymore. We actually have a random Pokemon that has entirely random moves. Are you ready to meet our random Pokemon, Charlotte?
Oh, I am so ready.
We're going to see just how far we can take this Pokemon. If he faints, then that's it. We're going to have to start with a new Pokemon. Our first Pokemon is Gyarados. Yes,
Yay!
Absolutely. So let's see, level 5 Gyarados, and he knows Disable, which is useless, utterly useless. Bone Club, fortunately we have Waterfall.
Whoa.
Isn't that pretty? Take that, Eevee. And okay, that was a whole lot stronger than I thought it would be. I think Gyarados is going to go really far. And ta-da, that's it. Push over, Eevee, you're done.
I'm going to get a really strange opinion of this game because I have to admit, I have never played it before. So this is my first experience with this game, and Peter's hacked it into something unusual.
Yes.
Greetings, everyone. I'm the Pokédex. I'm here to give you information about the world of Pokémon Yellow, particularly when Peter gets it wrong, as he will many times in this video. Let's start by looking at the Pokémon Peter and Charlotte will be playing with. Gyarados is a very strong Pokémon. It is a water and flying type, the only one in the first set of Pokémon games. Here are the moves this Gyarados has been given, though it's not actually supposed to be able to learn any of these. Disable will, well, disable one of the target's moves, but this only works about half the time. Bone Club is a ground move that might cause the opponent to flinch, meaning that it can't attack. This is actually supposed to be learned by Cubone and Marowak, both of whom carry a bone with them. Waterfall is a water move with a lot of power. Gyarados can learn this move in other Pokemon games, but in Yellow it is exclusive to Goldeen and Seaking. Reflect is a utility move that raises physical defense by 50%, but there's a bug to this move in Pokemon Yellow. If the user's defense goes up to 1024, it will then decrease the defense instead.
Now, one rule with this run is that we can't teach the Gyarados any other moves. We also can't use any other Pokemon. He is our one and only, so if he goes down, then that's it. And
that's it. We have no more ability to make a living in this world.
That's right. Now, the very first thing we've got to do is run up here, run to the mart, because there's a guy who needs to give Professor Oak a parcel. Yes, who came from Pallet Town, because in all RPGs, you have to have a fetch quest. You have to have at least one fetch quest.
Of course. You know, weird thing, when you go to Japan for real, there aren't a bunch of strangers who ask you to get stuff for them.
As opposed to go to Japan in VR.
As opposed to when you go to Japan in any kind of JRPG.
Do you go to Japan in JRPGs? Most JRPGs I play, you go to, I don't know, some made-up world they've got. I've never actually been to Japan in one of them.
That's a good point, that most of them are some made-up world. Maybe that's how you know it's a fantasy world, is that strangers ask you to get stuff for them.
But then again, this part of Pokemon is in the Kanto region, which is actually based on the Kanto region in Japan. So, in a way, we're going to Japan, although I don't think Japan has these strange animals that somehow magically fit into these little balls.
Well...
Then again, there's plenty of gacha machines. All right, we now have the Pokédex. That means we can keep a record of all the Pokemon we've ever seen and all the Pokemon we catch. Somehow, when we catch Pokemon, it automatically gets a whole bunch of data on the Pokemon, I don't know if it just analyzes it while it's in the Pokeball, but sometimes it has a lot of historical entries, like this Pokemon is known to do thus and such, and I don't know how it just suddenly magically learns it.
I think the Pokeballs must study their vitals, etc. I mean, hey, if we're going to have a magical scientific MacGuffin, may as well be the Pokeball.
It may as well be. Okay, I used Disable. Why did I use Disable? It's useless. It just disables a move. I mean, it didn't get to use it, but that move is just a throwaway move anyway. I missed! Oh no, oh no. Bone Club doesn't have 100% accuracy.
Oh no.
Okay, this could be bad.
Isn't there a way to just run away? I mean, if we don't want to catch another one anyway.
Oh, yeah, we could have just run away, but oh well. You see, now we're level 6.
Okay, well, leveling is a good.
He's more powerful now.
Especially if you want to be the very best that no one ever was.
That's right.
So wait, they're saying no one was ever the very best? Were there always two people tied for supremacy in this field?
Well, let's not get too far into the psychological aspects of this game. Let's just beat it.
Oh, okay. Is that like a city sign or a beehive?
Is what? This? Oh.
No, that's obviously a building. That thing.
That is a city
what's that?
sign. Trainer tips.
Ah.
The battle moves of Pokemon are limited by their power points. PP. To replenish PP, rest your tired Pokemon at a Pokemon Center.
I'm going to pretend it's a beehive and the bees are telling you this.
I just realized that we are going to have to catch a few more Pokemon. This game has moves called hidden machines that are actually moves that are used in the overworld. Unless we have the right Pokemon, they can't learn them. Like, we're going to need a flying Pokemon to learn the move Fly so we can fly places. A water Pokemon to learn Surf, although we might just teach Surf to Gyarados, because Surf is a pretty good... No, that's right. No teaching new moves to the random Pokemon. He has his moves, and we have to win that way.
Can't we just walk everywhere?
You cannot walk on water in this game.
And there's no ferry?
Nope.
Huh. So people in this society really do rely on their Pokemon to get about.
Yes. I'll grant you it's kind of contrived, but yes. Without Pokemon, well, I think everyone would just perish. The thing with the Metapod is he only knows one move, Harden, that ups his defense, which is no good because Gyarados wiped him out. Gyarados is so powerful. I
know, yeah. When I saw we got Gyarados, I was like, oh, well, this will be easy.
Yeah.
Imagine if we had gotten Metapod.
If we had gotten Metapod, then this game would be over. It'd be over in the first two. There would not be a video.
Now, y'all should be proud of me. I did not grow up with Pokemon. That was just not a thing in my household. Even though we were anime fans, we were not Pokemon fans. So I have learned a lot since marrying Peter. I've learned a lot about the names of the Pokemon. I've learned a lot of their types. All right, to be fair, I did play Pokemon Go before we were together. But
I am a little bit of a Pokemaniac. Just a little bit.
Just a little.
All right, we may have a problem here because Pidgeotto is fast, which means we may or may not be able to run from it, but it's also a level higher than we are. However,
right, so I totally heard you say Pidgeotto is fat.
It is. I mean, just look at this sprite. Look at this bird. It's a fat bird.
I don't think it's a problem for us. I mean, he can live his best life. We can't make that decision for him.
You're right. You know what? You're right. But anyway, since Gyarados is such a powerful Pokemon, I say we're going to go for it. We're going to beat this wild Pidgeotto.
Okay.
We're going to get experience. Okay, that's a good whack. And all right, we're a little more than halfway. How hard is this going to hit? Not bad. Oh goodness. Gyarados is so powerful. No, this is one of the most awful attacks ever. Okay, good. It still hit. Sand Attack is one of the most annoying attacks in the whole world.
Sand Attack is a move that lowers the enemy's accuracy by 1 stage. Each stage is worth... well, it's kind of complicated. The first stage is the biggest, and then each stage after that reduces by lesser and lesser amounts until you get to stage 6. It can't be made any lower than that. This also applies for other stat-changing moves, like Harden or Double Team.
Does Super Smash play this music sometimes?
Yes. Super Smash Brothers has some music that's based off of this. Okay, we soak you, and we take you out, and we put you in the drink too. Yes, that's it. Go be with the fishes. Okay, now Charlotte, tell me, which direction is this Pokemon facing?
I assumed it was facing us, but now that I look at it, it looks like it could be staring off to the right.
Yeah, I think officially it's supposed to be staring off to the right, but when I first got this game, I can remember thinking that I can see its eyes, and it has these like wide cheeks, and there's a nose in between the eyes.
Oh, yeah, nope, I see it too now. Oh man, that's like one of those puzzles, whether you see the duck or the rabbit.
Either way, he's dead. Fainted. Sorry, fainted. He's not dead. The Pokemon in this do not die. Okay, last trainer here in the Viridian Forest. He's got a level 10 Pokemon, which normally is a little bit rough right now, but we are super mighty. And that's the end of that. All right, we have officially conquered the Viridian Forest.
Ooh. Is this a completely different town?
Yes, we are heading into another town that I, of course, know the name of because I have played this game so many, many times.
Peter and Charlotte have come to Pewter City, home to the rock gym led by Brock. Peter would have known this if he had remembered to get this town map at the beginning of the game. In fact, the rival even told him where to get it, but Peter was too busy talking.
I always figure RPG maps must not be to scale because having these towns this distance apart doesn't make any sense.
No, it's not at all. I mean, if you look at this place, this Pokemon Center is obviously much bigger on the inside than it is on the outside.
So they're all using the same technology that's in the Pokeballs. That makes a lot of sense, actually, if you're going to have
right.
that.
I never thought about that.
Yeah,
That's
if you're going to have that
absolutely
tech,
right.
you would totally use it in your other structures.
Brock and his cronies here in the gym exclusively use rock Pokemon. Well,
That explains all the rocks in the gym.
Yes. The problem with rock Pokemon is that most rock Pokemon are also ground Pokemon.
Well, that's just barely true. There are 11 rock Pokemon in this game. 6 of them are also ground types, but the other 5 have other types, so just one more than half are also ground Pokemon.
The problem with rock Pokemon and ground Pokemon is that they're all susceptible to water.
Aha!
Now this, of course, is a ground Pokemon. After I was just saying how everybody in here uses rock Pokemon, he pulls out a ground Pokemon.
You're still susceptible to water, though.
Oh yes, still very weak to water. Like this. Diglett, we're turning your dirt mound into mud. Dig through that.
He's also not nearly got the HP that your Pokemon has.
No, not nearly.
Is that just because we leveled, or because Gyarados is just way more powerful?
Because Gyarados is a mountain of HP. Okay, Brock, I'm Brock. Peter's gym, blah, 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 blah. Look, man, it's going to take me all of 20 seconds to defeat you, so hurry up.
But will Gyarados be able to defeat Brock's rock-hard defense? Of course he will. So make sure you've subscribed so you can see Gyarados' epic victory. While you're waiting, check out these other videos from PNC Gaming. They obviously won't be nearly as informative as I am, but you'll still enjoy them.